And good evening. Yes, we are back. It's been 6 months nearly since we were last here, but we are back in X-Plane. It's time to saddle up that pony and get ourselves back in the Zibo for a flight. But as you can see by the people in front of me, we are not alone. I am not alone. Well, we are not alone. Technically, I suppose. We're going to be taking the Zibo from Denver, so this week, beginning with D, to Tulsa in Oklahoma. And yes, first time in 6 months nearly being back in X-Plane. One of the reasons for doing it is A, jets are broken in MSFS, and B, some of the people that want to join us for multiplayer can't because their machines can't run MSFS. So hi Ray, hi Chris, hi Nico, hi John, hi Finn, hi Sam, hi Lava, hi Trent. So yes, I am joined then on this exploit by the person that furthest away from me, right down the end there. It's Dylan. Good evening, Dylan.
Good evening.
So, are you confident?
Not really.
Good. It will go well. We have just spent the last hour and a half, getting the plane set up. So someone's going to have an incident between here and the runway. It's going to happen. Next to Dylan is Noz. Good evening, Noz.
Good evening. And it only took me 5 minutes to set this plane up.
Well, that's because you're in an Airbus.
Yes, it's much easier.
So Dylan's in the Zibo, the same as me. Which Airbus are you in, Noz?
An A321 Neo.
Nice. This side of Noz is Crisp in the Chewy livery. Good evening, Crisp. Your call sign is broken. You're broken. What plane are you in? Is it a Zibo? He's got to type really quickly now because he's ignorant and doesn't want to talk to us. Yes, he's in a Zibo. Awesome. Someone else that's in the Zibo, a full walk round and checklist. You broke up there, Sam. Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you. The other side of me here, someone that's also in the Zibo, is Roxy. Good evening, Roxy.
Evening, Steve. Yes, I have got a full checklist, Sam. So I'm your best student. Thank you.
I've got a full checklist. Well, it's a checklist. I've written down a few random phone numbers on it, but it's there somewhere. I spilled some Coke on it the other day, but it's fine. Also joining us across the way over there, someone that can't spell YI, but you can't guess who it is. It's Pina. Good evening, Pina.
Hello.
And you're in the Zibo as well?
Yeah.
And are you confident?
Maybe. Yes.
Maybe yes.
Maybe.
Pina, the most uncommittal person in the world. And to the right of me here, someone that isn't flying with us because he's got to go to work. But he's giving us moral support for a few minutes. It's Don Rado Badado.
Hello, I'm just here to watch people fall and burn at the start.
Yes,
I
so
have great confidence in everyone.
I have.
Mostly Roxy.
I'm gonna let's get going backwards then, people. I'm gonna call my better pushback. I do miss better pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
So I haven't started engines yet, and I will do my announcement of the captain while we're waiting.
Lee Shaman, front flight deck, we'd like to add a welcome board.
Here comes the pushback.
Possibly some light bumps or some choppy airs. We climb out as a precaution, keep our flight attendants seated for a few minutes. Make sure we know, what that ride's going to be like before they get up. Also appreciate it if everyone would remain in their seats during that time. Thanks for being with us today.
Right, here we go. Captain's given his announcement. Better pushback tug is making his way underneath. I miss this. I miss it so much. Yeah, exactly. Fair play, Pina, for giving XP another world. Same with Dylan.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
I'm looking forward to it, actually.
And yeah, we will do some more X-Plane. We've already been discussing that next week we're going to be doing another flight. And there may very well now be, because there's a few of us, the return of some late night flight.
Yes.
On Friday or Saturday night. Especially Friday, because Dom Rado can't join us. I installed this a couple. What are you doing, Pina?
Sorry.
I installed this a couple of weeks ago and did a couple of test flights a few days ago and just forgot how much I missed X-Plane.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, release parking brake.
Starting pushback.
You're close
And you
there,
may
Rob.
start engines.
I may start engines. All that noise.
30 seconds to end the start.
Oh, there's a TUI plane there. Hello, TUI plane.
Oh, that noise.
Okay, parking brakes on.
It doesn't look too bad. Initially, I jumped in the 172 and then just thought how bad it was, but it actually doesn't look too bad. I haven't got any of my graphical stuff on. I've only got SFD Global in. I haven't got any weather on, so there's still more stuff that I've got to install. But there will be more to come. Right, engine 2 is on. Engine 1 is spooling up. Bring the fuel in. I honestly can forgive it graphically because the sim is just so good for everything else. I am completely with you there, Sam. Originally, I couldn't see the reason for you switching back from MSFS, but I can, you know, it's not horrible. Oh, look at this, a mess of planes. And yeah, you know, I will add the real world weather back in. I will add some other things, but I just wanted to get this first flight out the way for everybody, so we can all just get used to things and get ourselves back to some sort of normality. Okay, switch that over. Okay, APU can now go off. Go, that's all good. That's right, wait for the tug now to stop tugging me for an hour. Yeah, graphics aren't everything. It's about
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
and it's the same with, I don't want to compare this to OMSI, but it's the same with OMSI.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
You can forgive it the graphics because of everything else it does. It's the same with Train Sim. You can forgive it the graphics because of everything else it does. It just looks so good.
You're like ATC above you all.
Right. So planes are taxiing around me. Disconnect tug. Feels weird that Dylan's in voice and I'm not. He's probably trying to concentrate at the moment, getting everything done.
Yeah, I am.
Get the packs okay there, Dylan?
No.
I think with
But
flying, the
thanks for
two
the
biggest
reminder.
things to me are the sounds and the system simulation.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Just things like that. The tug driver talking to you, and the fact you can hear it drive away. You know, I'm now sat here, hi Buster Man, you know, ready on my own to go. It's just awesome. Okay, taxi lights on. And we are good to get ourselves going. I've got to go that way. Everyone's taking off from different runways. Of course, being a Simpson stuff flight, we're all going from different airport, different ends of the runway. Right, how are you doing, Dylan?
Could you just remind me of the packs, please?
Okay, APU bleed off. Hang on, have you switched the power over? You've done the two outside switches
Yeah.
on the bus transfer. Okay,
Yeah.
APU bleed off. The ones either side of that, down
Yep.
to on,
Okay.
and then the ones in the middle set to auto, so they're in the middle position,
Auto. Okay.
and you should be good to go.
Cheers.
Real world traffic's a big immersion booster. Yeah, I haven't put any of that on. I haven't got any weather on. I just wanted to fly it without everything at the moment. Okay, why is Crisp whizzing down that way?
Hi, Chris.
Yeah.
He's
Okay,
off to the cafe.
he's off to the cafe. Cabbage soup. Your takeoff is over this way. Well, that'd explain why you're going that way then. Right then,
European.
let's do some taxiing. That's what I miss. That noise.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure where I'm going.
What runway have you got?
34 right.
That's where I am.
Okay, follow Roxy.
Okay.
Okay, without crashing into me ideally, but okay. Okay, collision.
Wow.
Oh, you're not there on my screen.
Oh, 'cause you just crashed into me.
Well, you were miles away from me.
Blimey. So it's going well.
Let's try towards Dylan's record already.
People are predicting the landing. We haven't even taken off yet. Ain't even got to the runway yet.
Ian, I thought you were taking off on 17 or.
I'm following Noz.
Yeah, I am.
So why are you going all the way to the other side of it?
Because I thought I meant to take off opposite where the line is. So then I just go straight on the flight path. I think.
If you've got runway 17, that's where Crisp has gone.
Follow Crisp.
I don't know if I can see him actually. I'll have a look.
Yeah, he's behind you.
Oh, okay.
Maybe why don't follow Crisp because he's behind you.
Don't you follow me.
Again, it's the first time these guys have flown with us in a long time, so there are going to be issues. So it's almost a test stream / flight. No, a test stream / flight. So we thought, well, why not have you guys enjoy our pain? Someone's going to crash. It's going to happen. Someone's going to end up at the wrong airport. It's going to happen. We reckoned out of 6 of us that are flying, 2 of us will have a successful touchdown, and we think it will probably be Dylan and Pina.
Yeah.
Oh, it's starting to rain now.
All right, so I'm following Noz.
I love the sound of going along the taxiway.
It's just awesome, isn't it?
Yeah. It's better that I've got proper headphones as well.
Good evening. Yeah, as much as I, have been blowing the trumpet of MSFS, and I do love MSFS, this is just better for jets.
Plus you can get more people in.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you guys obviously that can't run MSFS. If there's more of us that are happy to do some multiplayer in this, then happy days. It gets more of us flying. Are we now guessing who's in trouble? Well, something like that.
Who's lining up?
And thank you for the host. Yeah, MSFS will get there eventually. I reckon it's going to cut the years away. But there's so many planes I've got for this that I really want to fly. I've installed the 737-200, but this thing is just so flipping awesome that I'd quite happily just fly this.
Oh, Roxy, go. You can do it.
And Finn, thank you for the host. Right, so me and Noz are heading down to runway here.
Yeah, I will just do a rolling takeoff.
And Crisp, thank you for the host.
You're right for us to take off.
Yeah, go. If we're taking off a couple of minutes apart, then we're going to be a couple of minutes apart. Crashing at the other end.
Rotate.
It's just awesome, Lava. I hadn't flown at all up until the point of getting X-Plane, and I just jumped straight in with both feet. And, you know, yes, MSFS may look better than this, but in jets it doesn't really matter. Is that a train? Yes.
Being up below.
And as I said, I haven't got any of my weather stuff installed. I haven't got any of the traffic global stuff installed. I haven't got any of the like airports and things installed. So it's just virtually base game for me. SFD global, if I've installed it correctly, because that might still be a thing. How are we doing? Doing good.
Oh, Peanut's in the air.
Blimey, well done, Peanut.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm taking
Dylan's
off.
running. Nas is about to take off, and so is Dylan. Roxy's gone.
Blimey.
Minor flex. All green.
People
Okay.
announced.
So, lined up. Let's...
I'll be honest, this is a gorgeous view to watch you all take off. Trying to keep an eye on you all. This is going.
You're the last one to take off. I am. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, Noz is going. Dylan's hammering down the runway.
We won rotate.
Let's get this thing out of here then.
Dylan's in the air now.
It's that moment then of gear up, flaps up, autopilot on, and hope that it sends you in the right direction. Thank you for the host.
I've got my autopilot on now.
Yay! Just hopefully,
First is up now.
yeah. It's just the climb then, and we'll then see and make sure we're all heading in the right direction. Okay, so there's a Noz in front of me.
She knows. So she next to.
I'm the last one on the ground. Let's get the hell out of here.
Oh, Dylan, you're turning in the right way, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, it's following a pink line, so.
Gonna taking pictures.
Positive rate. Gear up. 400. Now we have command 1, auto throttle on.
1000.
And up we go.
It's nice to watch.
Yeah, apart from the fact my auto throttle won't stay on. Because I probably need to recalibrate. I forgot this was a thing with explain, throttle quadrant, calibrate. It doesn't like. Let's get rid of that and that. Okay. Next. Do. Finish. Done. There we go. What country in? Flying the States. Alright, so that's where we just taken off from. I see a plane over there. Yeah, graphically slightly lacking.
Still looks good.
And my plane is beeping at me.
Alright, M1's on, LNAV, VNAV speed's on. Landing lights can go off. And we are in the air. Wonder what X-Plane 12 would do. Oh, I don't know if there will be an X-Plane 12. If it is, it's me a while away. Yeah, see ya.
I shall leave you all. Okay, just have a safe flight.
Okie dokie. Take it easy.
See you later.
Enjoy work.
I will. See you, sir.
See ya.
See ya.
Right, are we all heading in the right direction?
I'm on track, yeah, I think so.
It looks that way. Everyone's following their lines.
I'm on 17,000. Oh, got the fuel light come on.
Mine's only saying an hour and 17 minutes to arrival. That can't be right.
No. It'd probably be near an hour and 35.
Yeah.
Oh, turbulence.
Right, in the climb. Yeah, indicated airspeed. So yeah, that's right. I've got airspeed of 297, ground speed of 373. Yeah, so don't forget I haven't got any winds on, so it's going to be, I'm not fighting any headwinds, tailwinds or anything.
I just put the real world setting on.
Yeah.
That'll make a difference.
I don't know if I can do that when I'm flying, can I?
From all of us at American Airlines, thank you for flying with us today. We're proud to be Air Transport World's 2017 Airline of the Year.
Oh, they're running an advert now on the plane.
A special welcome to Advantage and One World members. If you are not an Advantage member, you can sign up at aa.com/join to earn miles for today's flight and continue earning miles with our retail and travel partners.
I've got XP Realistic. I
Advantage Aviator MasterCard
I haven't got it turned on
to earn miles for everyday purchases
or installed.
and enjoy benefits such as your first check bag free, preferred boarding, and no foreign transaction fees. Not an Aviator card member? See a flight attendant and receive an exclusive.
Yeah, I haven't got any of the clouds on, XP Realistic on. I just installed FS Global and the plane, just because I wanted to make sure I could actually fly the thing before I got too far involved into it.
You can access aa.com free of charge to view flight connections and other travel information.
Oh, that would really annoy me.
If you need to power your device, AC power outlets are located at every seat. While you are seated, please keep your seatbelt fastened and visible to the crew.
I just stick my
when
headphones
the
in.
seatbelt sign is on, as turbulence can happen unexpectedly. If you open an overhead compartment, use caution, as carry-on items may have shifted during takeoff.
Anything else? Don't walk with your shoelaces tied, you might trip over. Anything else you want to give us advice on? American Airlines? Power socket doesn't work. Oh, I'll come back and sort you lot out in a minute. Also something we can't do in MSFS, you can't get up and walk around the cabin.
Oh, cabin tour. I can see it coming.
Right, so we've taken off and yes, heading in the right direction. There is Dylan, there is Sim Toolkit Pilot, there's Noz, There's me. Can't see anybody else. Who's that down there? There's Roxy. And yeah, I've got Noz, me, Sim Toolkit Pilot, Dylan, Roxy was there. So we are all heading the right way. Woohoo! You may or may not have forgotten to switch off the APU. That's fine. You can open the aircraft door in cruise. Oh, I've done that. Trust me, I've done that. It has happened. Right, up to 35,000 feet. When we get to altitude, we will go on a bit of a cabin tour. Oh, I've missed this. Oh, of course it'd be Pina making the noise.
Sorry. I'm usually
Sorry.
You should be flying, not redecorating.
There. I'm sorted. Right. Just now I've got a squeaky chair as well.
Jesus Christ. It's just not... Life isn't good for you, is it?
No.
Wobbly desk, squeaky chair, Ginger, and from Newcastle. It's just... I just find... how tall is that bridge? Can you just not leap off it or something? I just...
It's quite...
Oil the chair. Well, he did mention going off to get some lube before the stream.
Wait, what? I just got a cup of tea.
Well, I wouldn't use that. Tea is not a guaranteed lubricant.
Oh, no. No.
7.
7?
Don't fuck.
7? Are you scoring someone? You have a cabin altitude warning. You didn't set your cabin pressure, did you? It's been so difficult. A few things actually sort of came back instantly as the things you have to do. Oh, I forgot to press my mic button. Oh, I didn't do that for takeoff. I used to miss doing that. I did it manually.
I pressed my mic button and put the clock on.
You put the clock on as well?
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
I have a mic log on.
Mine's
Who
on
are
30
you
minutes.
and what have you done with Pina?
I'm not an imposter.
We have made him into a man.
What's
No.
the big cheese I have?
No, he's a long way off being a man. I'm a real boy.
A little mouse.
Yeah. Professional Pina. Right, 30,000 feet.
I've never heard of the word professional.
So we level off at 35. So it does say 55 minutes to arrival up there. That's quite short. I never set the clock with his unicorn body wash. Yeah. Smell of real unicorns. No unicorns were harmed in the making of this body wash.
It smells of like unicorns.
How do you know what a unicorn smells like?
I don't know. It smells
What?
of like strawberries and stuff.
There we go. You've heard it here first, people. Unicorns. It's official. Unicorns smell of strawberries.
I just describe it as unicorns.
Smells like a rainbow. Get a free bottle on every flight. Free bottle of unicorn juice. Hang on.
That sounds a bit wrong.
Maybe not.
Get some pineapple juice.
Oh God, no, that sounds even more wrong. Yeah, this isn't going on YouTube, by the way, in case anybody just was wondering.
Where there is the 18 plus sign.
That's why we don't need that.
1,000 to go.
1,000 to go. I'm definitely worried it's saying 55 minutes up there. It's supposed to be an hour and 50-minute flight.
Must be. That's what SimBrief said. Well, it said an hour and 46 for me.
Yeah.
Mine is saying 56 minutes.
I could be doing like an hour and 50-minute flight in 55 minutes.
It's with the Airbus.
Well, no, I said it as a 737. We'll see what happens. It'll be fine. Right, 35,000 feet. Okay, so seatbelt sign can go off.
By the time we all land, it's going to probably be 10 to 9-ish anyway.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So we're leveled to our initial cruise altitude, expecting a fairly smooth ride today. We have the seatbelt sign turned off, and while you're seated, we do ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened about you at all times in case we encounter unexpected bumpy air. And we do thank you for flying with us on American.
I see, I love that. I love the little bits of details. Yes, there is, Trent. It's just the little things. Right, let's go and have a look around the cabin then. Cabin tour. Can't do this in the MSFSFs.
You don't have people either. And cans of Coke.
How you doing?
Hi.
Wow. Okay, she's definitely chatting him up. They're gonna be off to the toilet, aren't they? She's gonna be like, yeah, Mile High Club. He's going, oh yeah.
That cheesy grin.
It's like, oh yeah. Quickie in the loo. Well, yeah. That's where Pina's off to.
Oh yeah. Anyone want to join?
Wow.
Thank you.
Dylan? Dylan wasn't in a completely different plane.
Yeah, I might have considered.
He might have been in like a shot, yeah.
You should have done a co-pilot thing.
Oh,
Got nice seats as well. Hi, I'm Captain Steve. How you doing?
Okay, 35,000 feet.
Yeah, it's a long walk. I can't walk very fast, obviously. Okay, I'm bored with this now. Walking slowly. Yeah, there was a bit of slowly walking. See, none of them are watching a film either. That's quite disappointing. Why aren't you watching the film? We'll leap back here.
I'm at 35,000 feet now.
You actually make money on this flight. The prices I charge, oh yeah. Yeah, now that's the other thing. There are different interiors for different planes. Obviously, announcements change depending on the plane. So we've got the American Airlines announcement because, you know, American Airlines. So if you're in the Ryanair one, you get Ryanair announcements and different interior. I think the Ryanair ones don't have those screens on the back of the seats. So it is, again, the aircraft's free. I've always been amazed by the Zibo in its payware quality for no money, zero, not 1 pence money. And I could quite happily just fly this as a jet. Yeah, I charge for everything. Food, baggage, air, seat. You got paid to sit down. But yeah, in the cruise, I don't know where anybody else is. Can't see anybody out the window. Oh, there's a plane over there. That's Noz. So there's Noz back there. Off in hand, thank you very much indeed. You'll be low and behind. Yeah, I can't see you. I can only see Noz. jet trails look a bit heavy. Well, again, you can forgive it. Some of the stuff. Just the flight controls and the audio and the sheer complexity of it. I can forgive it everything. We all did say before the stream that when we do go back into MSFS, we're all going to be going, oh damn it, it looks so nice. So we'll do this flight in X-Plane. We'll do a flight next week in X-Plane. But say I'll add in my weather and stuff like that as well, and traffic global and XP realistic and the little tweaky things to make it come alive a bit more. Maybe we'll try like Innsbruck or something next week for the lols. And nothing to do with me having Orbex. Do I have version 2 of XP realistic? I think so. So maybe Innsbruck to London. How long's Innsbruck to London City? That's got to be a couple of hours, isn't it?
Yeah. That'll be a nice flight.
Yeah. Nothing to do with having both of those in Orbex at all. No coincidence whatsoever. No.
Of course.
Innsbruck in heavy fog. Blimey. No. Took off in Innsbruck in the dark once. That didn't go well. You only have MSFS, so I can try and get some controllers and do GA eventually. Yeah, when we do go back to GA, it will be in MSFS. Although there are some planes in here I really want to fly, like the Tomahawk, and the Twin Otter, and the Saab, and the Fokker 50. The Archer's coming to MSFS. I'm looking forward to getting that. And we're getting a CRJ in MSFS. I don't know how much it's going to be, though. Have they announced yet what the price will be?
Any.
No, they're not announced yet.
Okay. But that'll be the first proper payware jet in MSFS. Just over $40. That's not bad.
That is cheap. That's not bad at all.
No, that's good, in fact. You may be downloading the demo. That's only because Trent's feeling left out, because he's the only one of the normal group that isn't here. Trent's like, oh, why are they all there? Dylan's there, even Pina's here, Noz is here, Roxy's here, unfortunately Crisp's here, but, you know, everybody else is here, and Trent's like, oh, hey, says Crisp. What am I supposed to do? Watch, take part, make notes. Right, coming up to a turn here. Shake. Shake, shake, shake your body.
God, what have I done?
Uh-oh, don't touch anything.
I went to zoom in to look at my FMC and I've turned the trim wheel.
That might have turned your autopilot off. Yeah, it will do.
It did. I've turned it on. We're all good.
€42, an extra 16.75 euros for the extra models. What, for the CRJ? Your other hand can only take so much, says Trent. Wow. I may have just put the game on install, says Undertaker. Should go on sale on Steam in a bit, Trent. The demo only lets you fly for 15 minutes at a time before it puts you a big banner in your face. Yeah, but it basically, I think he wants to do it to see if he can run it. That's the biggest thing. I really want to put Vulcan on.
What's the difference? Is it better graphics?
Yeah, better frame rate. I'm getting 55 FPS.
I'm getting 52.
I don't know what I'm getting.
I'll shift S.
Oh. That's just making me look down.
Yeah, we haven't used Vulcan basically because of X-Flight that we're using for the multiplayer aspect. you've got to use their Swift client to get it to be able to use Vulkan, and it was easier for all of us not to use Vulkan. €42 gets you the CRJ 550 700 models, and the extra 17 gives you the 900 and 1000. Okay, so I'm guessing you can start off with the basic one, then upgrade afterwards. €42. What's that in? Hang on, Alexa. What's €42 in pounds?
€42 is about £36.16.
About. Okay. You've only played it in single player, so I haven't bought the full version. Well, I haven't got the Steam version of this, so I can't see how many hundreds of hours I've got in it, but it's quite a few. Alright, so Noz is still back there. Still saying, it's now saying 44 minutes to arrival. That can't be right.
Mine is saying 44 as well.
Yeah.
Let's do another one.
March 16th release. Okay. 12 days. Problem is doing another flight. It's the setting up. It's not the easy thing to do. Doing another flight plan, programming it all in the FMC. Everything's getting released in March, yeah. Well, I think people have just been working on stuff now. Keeps moaning, airspeed low. I'm actually quite glad Chris isn't in voice, because he moans all the time.
Will Chris be the first fatality?
You're having some issues. You are.
Are you? Is your gear up? Is your flaps up?
And I bet he speaks the language of cabbage. He probably does. He does himself now. If you're having problems understanding me, this is why. Do you have this flickering anti-aliasing effect in X-Plane 11? It's fine for me. Oh, I see some jet trails over there. And Noz still behind me.
Yeah, I should be slowly creeping up on you.
Blimey, X-Plane 11. Is it 2011 again? We're already playing this 6 months ago, Hillsman. And it's still viable. We're just using it for jets, because jets in MSFS are broken. And it's just nice. I wish I had clouds. I am lacking in clouds. I've just got clear blue sky. What resolution is my monitor? It's 4K. In the USA, you don't have clouds. No, exactly. What's next week? Bus Sim 16? Fanar. No, I'm going to go real crappy and old and do some OMSI.
Why? That's a good game, that.
Really outdated 9-year-old pile of crap.
The original one's 10 years old.
What's wrong with MSFS jets? The 747 broken, the 787 broken. The Airbus only works if you use a fly-by-wire patch, and if you do that, that breaks the 747 and the 787. So the Airbus will work with the patch, but then you can't fly anything else other than the Airbus. So, which is why for jets we're coming back to X-Plane, and then when we do props we'll jump back into MSFS. But I just forgot how good the actual sort of simulation of this thing was. It's just so nice. All you need is the A320. Yeah, but that's the problem from a my flying point of view, from a streaming point of view. It would mean that every single jet flight we did, I'd be in the same plane. It's going to get boring for me. It's going to get boring for the stream. At least now I've got so many aircraft in X-Plane that are jets that when we do jet flights, I can alter the aircraft. Next time I'm going to do the 737-200. Well, not coming out of Innsbruck, obviously. That's just madness. Although I could. It's got an FMC. I've got the 757, the 767. I've got the MD-80. So we've got the Fokker 50, although it's not a jet. The Saab, and I'm sure there's a couple of others I've got in there somewhere. Is the CRJ out for X-Plane yet? Not CRJ, the BAE 146. Is that out yet?
What?
That's on Just Flight, isn't it? Because I used to fly that thing all the time in FSX, in and out of London City. I don't think it is yet. The 146 Professional. Oh, it is. Oh, X-Plane 11 edition also in development. Oh, it's not out yet. But that was the only jet airplane rated to fly in and out of London City back in the day. Fuel problem. Yeah, it's only centre tanks. There you go. Which is what I expected.
Steve, look behind you.
Centre tanks have run out on the wing tanks.
I'm right behind you.
There's an Oz. It's definitely saying 38 minutes to arrival. That can't be right. 132 miles of this leg, 160 miles of the next leg, and then down. Oh, I don't know. Why is SimBrief saying an hour and 50 minutes for a flight that's going to be about an hour and 10?
God knows.
I was thinking 2 hour stream plus a little bit more for taxiing, hour and 50-minute flight. I was thinking 2.5 hours probably for the whole stream. I thought perfect. It's not going to be like an hour and a half at this rate. It won't be a short stream. If need be, we'll do another flight and see how quickly we can get ourselves turned around.
Well, I'm quicker than you.
SimBrief does that. He arrived like 20 or 30 minutes early yesterday. The return leg. Could do the return leg actually. That could be quite interesting. We'll see how long it takes to do the outward leg. We could turn around and do the return leg. Probably your thing at the top of the screen won't work. That doesn't matter.
How would we do that? We would just have to redo the FMC or something.
Yeah.
Just have to create another flight plan and stuff.
No, you can do it just by manually changing the FMC. Just put your departure. You can do it in SimBrief and insert it, and then just do it from the FMC. Keep your engines running if need be. You found the issue. My engines were icing up. So during this flight, we could almost do the return program, the return leg in SimBrief, and then insert it. It only takes a couple of minutes. We'll see how long it takes us. At the moment, we're going to be down in like 40 minutes time.
And I have overtaken you, Steve.
Not according to me. You're close. John, 23 months, John. You really... I don't know if you need a medal or some sort of psychiatric help. I think psychiatric help is probably the way. Oh, and get X-Plane installed again, John. You know, it makes sense. You know you want to. straitjacket. He's not the worst. He's nearly 20 months short of the worst. Help said they can't do anything. You're beyond help. It's like, no, sorry, we're done. We just can't help you anymore. I'm going to do a sim brief for the return leg.
I've just made mine.
Blimey, look at bloody... What's going on? What? Who are you and what have you done with Peanut?
I'm just being organised.
Right, Tulsa to Denver then. 737-800. Yeah. That looks flying. Generate, yes. Sam has possessed Peanut. Sam's done something to Peanut. Okay, download that. Download. Put that up there. There we go. Peanut's a changed person. I think he just wants to be involved rather than just play OMSI. He doesn't. I think what it is, secretly, he's seen Hillsman, and he knows that if he's not careful, in 20 years' time, he's going to end up being like Hillsman. So I think now it's a case of get out while you can. So he's now going to try and get away from OMSI.
I've just got a bit bored of OMSI. I fancy a bit of variety.
About bloody time! We've been telling you for the last 2 years.
Although you still play it all the time.
Although it's still his most played game, yeah.
Yeah.
It's still fun. But I'm enjoying.
It's not.
I fancy some multiplayer. I still play for single player, but I like playing other games for multiplayer now.
I tried Marmite, it tastes disgusting. No, Marmite is lovely.
What does Marmite taste of?
The question is, will he join God blimey, Tom Rouserus?
Have you accepted us?
Maybe.
Oh, so I'll have a look on the app.
Who can't you aboard? We had 6
Chester
new
might have
maps.
done it.
We had 6 new maps in 2 weeks. Yeah, but they're all going to be shit, aren't they?
Yeah, not 6 good maps.
Yeah, 6 new maps.
6
Marmite is
random
awesome,
shit
yes.
maps.
Actually, it's not a bad idea for my sandwiches for lunch tomorrow. I was thinking what to have. Marmite sandwiches.
Get some Nutella.
No, I don't do nuts.
Corned beef sandwiches I had with
I haven't got any
brown
corned
bread.
beef. It means I have to go out to a shop. Got to buy some corn. I've got Marmite. I've got bread. Why? I'm not going to go out to the shop and buy bloody corned beef just for the sake of having a corned beef sandwich.
I had
Mayo, avocado, and cheese. Remove the avocado. Possibly interested. You're nearly at 6,000 hours in OMSI.
wow.
That's just... You're just a freak.
I'm only at 1,500.
There's Noz. Avocado is good. Avocado is evil. I probably have 6,000 hours in Train Sim. I don't, actually. Train Sim, I have 313 hours. My most played game is ETS2 at 950 hours. You tried cheese and Marmite. Oh, yeah, cheese and Marmite. Oh, yeah. Well, now, see what you want to do? You want to have cheesy beans on toast, but put Marmite on the toast. That's quite nice.
Sounds awful.
Oh, God, no.
Beans on toast.
Yeah.
With parmesan sprinkled on top.
Well, that's cheesy beans, but then you melt the parmesan. You put it in a microwave, then melt the cheese.
No, thank you.
Oh, it was lovely. That needs to be done, definitely, John. Yeah, Marmite on toast, beans, cheesy beans, obviously. You can even put a little bit of Marmite in the cheese to mix it in with your beans. Marmitey beans. I normally put a bit of curry powder in my beans as well whenever I have beans. Just a little sprinkle of curry powder, a bit of chili powder. Well, don't forget, Hillsman, all of the gaming, apart from recently where I've been doing Farm Sim, every minute of my gaming you see. It's either YouTube or Twitch. It's only been the last 2 months where I've been doing some farming on a Saturday night, Sunday night and Monday night. That isn't on a video. With the exception of a bit of beta testing, but that's not really gaming. There's no real. I'm just driving around looking for stuff.
Just testing.
Yeah, and then you blame us for not being normal. Well, exactly. So when I used to stream on a Sunday afternoon, it wouldn't stream again till like a Wednesday. My computer went off on a Sunday afternoon after the stream and didn't go back on again until Wednesday. I don't do any gaming. Oh God, there's Noz.
Can you see each other on the same brief map?
Is it nice to be back in the Zibo? It's awesome, Chaos. I just genuinely forgot how nice a place this is. I just missed it so much. Right, top of descent. Yeah, it's like 100 miles away. They definitely got these flight times wrong. Yeah, I haven't got any of the weather and stuff on, and like XP realistic and stuff. Oh God, that's definitely a Noz.
Yeah. I told you.
How is Noz going faster than me? Different plane.
And I have maybe us turned up the engines a little bit.
Oh God. Swift as the weather. I could probably I haven't even got. I don't know if you can do it while I'm flying. I don't think I can. I haven't even got the real weather turned on. Can you do it while you're flying? Is it a setting? I don't want to miss or anything. Yeah, Noz has gone.
Two seconds.
So yeah, we'll do another flight in this next week. And Innsbruck to London, I think. Well, that's not following alphabet thing, is it?
Oh, by Trent, are you going?
It'll be Innsbruck. You start Innsbruck with an E. Is that allowed? Or it could be Chaos pronouncing Innsbruck. Here, we're going to Innsbruck. That counts. That's in. We're supposed to be. Each week we're advancing in it. So we did airport beginning with A, then B, then C. This is D, Denver. Next week we're supposed to be departing from an airport beginning with E. But we want to go from Innsbruck. Hang on, what other Orbeck scenery have I got? Oh, East Midlands. No, East Midlands. We could go East Midlands to Innsbruck. That works. I've got East Midlands in Orbeck. I've got Innsbruck. How long's that going to take? Eastbourne. No, it can't go to Eastbourne. East Midlands. East Midlands to Innsbruck. There we go. Sorted. I'll put it in the chat in the Discord so I don't forget. Next week, so professional. See, we plan these things in advance. Next, you don't get other streamers doing this. Next week, it's a talent. Next week, East Middle. That's how it is spelled. Midlands to No, that's right. There we go. Nailed it. East Midlands. Oh, I've got Orbex. Steve is way better than all the other streamers. Every single one of them. Well, have you got your plan for ranch? It's addressing, apparently.
Hello.
Then the week after is Frankfurt for F. Could do. So we could do the Zibo again next week because we haven't flown it for 6 months. So doing it 2 weeks in a row is not a problem. Right, yeah. Top of descent is 80, 100 miles or so away. And we'll see how the time goes. We could make the return leg. Could be quite amusing to see if we can reprogram it. Just started watching The Ranch. Fun already. The first episode has gone up tonight. Wait till the end of the second one. Just keep watching to the very end. I mean the very end of the second one. I cannot wait to start the stream on Monday with the next one. I'm actually going to do some editing in order to make it work. I know. I know. It was just one of those moments that we're going to do it previously on the ranch, and then that. No, that we planned that. That was just staged after the stream. Right, Noz is out there in front of me. No idea who anybody else is. Yes, Trent. It was Trent. Shut up, Trent.
I'm approaching top descents.
Editing's not my thing. Well, when I had a chance, I've said this before, when I had a chance to earn some money from doing this, by one of the game's publishing companies wanted me to create content for them. And they like the style, they like my sort of randomness and the waffle and stuff, but they wanted me to edit the videos to be able to show this and show that, and then show this, and then show that. And they gave me a rundown of what they'd like me to cover and show in each video. And I went, well, how can I do that in one flow? What do you mean? I don't edit. What do you mean you don't edit? I don't edit. I press record, I do my thing, I stop, and then that goes to YouTube. They couldn't believe it. And I turned down the opportunity to earn some pretty good money because the whole editing thing.
Just hire an editor.
Well, a lot of professional YouTubers will have that. They'll use Dropbox, and they'll put all their video clips to Dropbox, and then they'll employ an editor that will just link them all together. Where can you take off from beginning with X? We'll worry about that when we get there. Xanadu. In Xanadu de Kubla Khan, a stately pleasure dome decree. I just think of Living Newton-John at the end of the film. That's a good film. I need to watch that. I need to add that to the list. Right, so Noz is out there. Top of descent is coming up down there. And I can't remember in this plane. Have I got to do anything at top of descent? Yes, I've got to set my altitude to 2,400 feet. Haha.
Oh, I'll do that as well. Thanks for reminding.
So set that to 2,400. There we go. And we should be good to go. So do that before you get to top of the descent. Should be like 20 miles for top of the descent, really, but you know. Tomorrow night's stream, then, for those watching in the lives, is going to be the OMSI. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the right-hand drive OMSI. I know. Saturday lunchtime is NIMBY Rails. Saturday evening is more Wreckfest. This time with more tracks. Sunday afternoon, I don't know. Could be some Sherlock Holmes. Because I've now been gifted rather nicely Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment. So might do that Sunday afternoon. Or I'm not sure whether to do it on Sunday afternoon because then people can join in and help. Problem is with that, if people have played the game or know what happens, it can be too easy then, because then they go, oh yeah, you do this and then you do that. And it's like, oh, spoiler. So it's either something I might do for YouTube or I might stream it. I don't know yet. Monday is going to be the ranch multiplayer again. Tuesday will be Farm Sim, carrying on with Farm. Wednesday then will be trains, hopefully from Leeds to York. Next Thursday, more of this, going from East Midlands to Innsbruck. Next Friday, the return of trucking multiplayer. And then the next Saturday will then be Forza Horizon 4, which is then going to be fortnightly. So I'm pretty much going to stream for like 2 weeks straight without a day off.
Great.
Madness.
It's got entertainment.
And the day off I do have, I'll be sat in the farm with these idiots.
Could I ask, do you know when we land and stuff, can I leave the engines on and still call for a fuel truck?
Not really health and safety wise with the engines running.
Will they refuel me thing?
Think of the ad revenue. I think you have to shut the engines down and go back to APU before you can put the fuel in.
Okay, thank you.
You just think I earn an absolute fortune from this, don't you, Hillsman? How you think I'm some YouTube millionaire? If I was, I wouldn't be driving around in a 6-year-old works van because I can't afford to repair my car. I don't think you can fuel with the APU on. I tried it, wouldn't let me, so I have to go back to ground power then. That's fine. More like a YouTube hobo. Yeah, probably. You've played Sherlock, so if you stream it, I wouldn't spoil it, but other guidance to directly from the... Yeah, it's one of those things with those sorts of games. It's great to sometimes get a bit of... It's great when people give you ideas. So, oh, why don't you try that, or why don't you try this? But you'll always get someone that will either know it and go, oh yeah, you do that. It's like, oh great, thanks. Or you'll get someone that just goes straight onto Google and go, yeah, I've Googled it, you just put this is the combination to that, or this is how you do this. So it sort of ruins it. So yeah, streaming those sort of things is great, but sometimes not. So I don't know, I might do like the first episode on YouTube and do it as a first look and then see how that goes and carry on from that on a stream. We'll see. I'll decide in the next couple of days. I've got to stop recording content for YouTube. I'm so far ahead. No, sold my dad's car. Because there's no point having 2 cars. So I'm currently looking at motorbikes. How's the ballying going? Well, theatres are open again soon. I'll have to stop doing all this then. So yeah, Monday streams will stop, Tuesday streams will stop, Saturday afternoon streams will stop, because you know ballet practice takes precedence. Right, top of descent coming up in 40 miles. You can stream ballet practice. Yeah, I can't. The camera's facing the... it's not even turned on. That's a shame. Camera's facing the wrong way.
I don't know if I even
There's nothing wrong with me in tutu in the tights, I tell you. I'd make more money from that than I do this. There's probably a very niche corner of the internet I can make a fortune.
Oh no.
Probably a
Do
good
some
thing
cheerleading.
if you're in a tutu, yeah. Thought we had a leotard. I got a leotard. Mankini.
Oh, Top of Descent is already here.
Yeah, I'm 30 miles on top of the descent. Yeah, definitely a quick flight. So we'll attempt to do the return leg. See how many people can make it back to Denver. Although currently, I've still got 7 tons of fuel on board. So I've got enough fuel to get me back again. So I won't need fuel because I put like 9.5 tons in because that's what it said. I'm sure it did. Where we're going, we don't need fuel.
Yeah, I'll need a quick fuel up. But I'll be done before you anyway, so.
Get a VW Beetle. No. I'm looking at trials bikes. I used to have a couple of off-road bikes back in the day because we've got a lot of green lanes around here. I used to like doing a bit of green laning, so I can use it to go back and forth to work on a nice day, and just use it to go bimbling off and do a bit of green laning.
What have you done to your car, Steve?
Well, the garage, they didn't fix it the first time, so they've got it back again.
Oh.
I'm hoping it's...
That's great.
Well, yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be back tomorrow. Thankfully, the job I got, I can just borrow a van, so it's great. So at least I've got to walk an hour and a half to work. I didn't do anything to my car. The garage fitted a new injector, and as soon as I got it back, it was running on 3 cylinders pretty much the whole time. And they were like, oh yeah, it's going to take a while for it to get back to normal. Mate of mine's got same engine, and he had a new injector fitted, runs as sweet as a nut as soon as they fitted it. So mine's gone back to the garage, and I said, no, that's not right. It was sounding so rough. So they've got it back. I said, I don't want it back till you've sorted it. They've had it since Monday.
Oh, I see a Roxy in front.
Yes, I see it, and those behind.
Right, 10 miles from top of the descent.
Engines decelerating. Top of descent reached.
And we'll start going down. So I'll put the seatbelt sign back on now.
The seatbelt sign is on.
20 miles
Please be
to go
seated and fasten your
before top of
seatbelt.
descent.
I'm coming down the decal.
The seatbelt sign is on. Please be seated and fasten your seatbelt.
I hope that lands.
Don't forget to set your altitudes,
Ladies
chaps.
and gentlemen, as you can see, we are descending. Seatbelt sign is on. If you happen to be up and about, please return your seat. Keep your seatbelt fastened for
Do I
the
need to
maintenance
set the
flight.
course or anything?
On behalf of the flight crew, we appreciate you being with us today. Wish you a very safe and pleasant journey to your final destination. Hope to see you back here with us soon. Thank you.
Left and right, and that works in correspondence with the ILF frequency.
Oh, thank you.
Right, top of descent pretty much here. 92 miles from destination. So yeah, we'll see if we can turn it round and do the return leg. Well, it depends how long it takes us on the ground. We'll have a look. Or it depends how long it takes us to get down to the ground now. Right, we are going down. Keep an eye out here now to see if it will tell me to slow myself down. drag required. Yep, there we go. Speed brake out.
Drag suits required.
Get my stilettos out. Borrow a mountain bike. Right, 32,000 feet. Oh, I just miss the noise of this.
I need to turn my lights up actually.
Top of descent reached.
Bicep. Where's bicep?
Sandy, if you want to go to London, saves the congestion charge. I'm going to cycle 80 miles. Good for the offer, thank you, Hillsman, but you're okay. Right, 29,000 feet. It is that far. To the centre of London, anyway. Oh, that noise. Oh, I missed this. I seriously have missed this plane. And you can forgive it for looking... It's not bad out there, but, you know, it's not MSFS, is it? But, okay, I haven't got clouds and stuff, so they'll come back next week. But it's just, look at this. And if we all make it on the ground at the right airport, I would actually be mightily impressed. And we'll see. At the moment, yeah, I'm still at 25,000 feet. By the time we all get down and land, it may be too late to do the return leg, but we'll see. Speed set at 290, so you should hold that hopefully. So I could probably now take the speed brakes off. Do circuits. Oh god, that means programming the FMC. It's genuinely because the flight said in SimBrief an hour and 50 minutes flight. So I thought, okay, by the time we all start up, which we did, taxi, take off, by the time we land, taxi, I thought about 2.5 hour stream, perfect. But the flight time has been, well, we've only been going an hour and 20 minutes now. So the flight time was about an hour. So somehow we've nearly halved the flight time between Denver and Tulsa. I thought it was only MSFS that lied about the flight times. But yeah, it's a landing that's... I'm not worried about the landing, but it's going to be an interesting one.
Do you like some funny circle?
Winds must be in favour today. Possibly. We've all got it always because we've had it before where I think we did the cross Atlantic crossing. Roxy was like an hour ahead of us because he didn't have real weather turned on. So if it would have been that I was quick and everybody else was slow because they've all got real weather turned on, that would have been the reason. But it's not. We're all in the same time.
But you've caught me up. You've overtaken Dylan. So, and you was the last one to go, wasn't you?
Yeah.
You're definitely going faster.
I've just taken my speed brake off, so I am going quite quick on the way down. Hi, Pharaoh.
Yeah, I don't know where anybody is now.
Yeah, again, we've been so used to the multiplayer in MSFS where you just see their names constantly on the map in front of you. Once you get out of a certain range here, that you go.
Yeah, I don't know where Roxy managed to.
Anyone know the pressure at Tulsa?
1014 hectopascals.
Thank you. Right, under 16,000 feet. Landing lights on.
Top 9 on action.
Of course, we've started later, haven't we? I'm thinking, okay, hour and a half, fine, we could do an hour and a half leg back. But of course, we started an hour later. I looked and thought, how is that 8:30? We've only been going an hour and a half. So yeah, we won't do the return leg then. I've been so used to starting at 6 o'clock. We were all sat here at like 5:10. And we're like, oh, we've got an hour and a half yet. So we were all sat here ready. We could have started at 6 o'clock, really. But yeah, next time we will start earlier and do a longer flight. There may even be another flight over the next couple of days. I won't plan in a late night flight on Saturday. We'll see how things go because it's probably it's after flipping Wreckfest, isn't it?
Be nice chill.
Stream until 10. It won't hurt. I'll be in bed then.
I think I'm putting the approach on.
He was ready looking for the stream at 6. Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be 7 because I thought I wouldn't be finishing work till later. But now I'm not. I'm finishing work earlier, so tomorrow's might be brought forward till 6. It'll be a good wind down from Wreckfest. Well, God, yeah, I need something. We'll see. We'll see how Saturday goes. Right, 11,000 feet. Leveling off.
Plane sounds lovely.
Okay, graphically not looking terrible. You got an email saying cooking sim is on offer. I've got that 2-point hospital thing to do, but you can't do it until you get to a certain level on another hospital. It's like, oh, you bought Wreckfest today also, so won't be on Saturday, but will be on future ones. Yeah, they'll be alternating. So we do Wreckfest again this week, and then next week will be Forza. The week after will be Wreckfest, and then will be Forza. So we'll be doing Forza when it's either summer or winter, and Wreckfest on the in-between weeks. And then trucking's every other week. So tomorrow, OMSI. Next Friday, trucking. The Friday after, no idea. Could be the bus. That's the point. What day is the release for the bus? What day? 25th, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Thursday.
That's a Thursday. So I might have to do some switching around that week then, depending on when I can show you it. Either the Tuesday or the Wednesday, I might be able to show you it early. And then, yeah, do something on the Friday as well, possibly. When's Bus Sim 21 out? April, innit?
No idea.
Yeah, I will be getting that as well. Right, 8,800.
Am I meant to have the approach button on?
Not yet, no.
No.
Okay, cool.
So we're going round, coming in, turning around. That's a hell of a...
It's quite a big turn.
Yeah.
I'm lining up with the runway.
Okay, I think I'll be saving for X-Plane 11, says Trent. Yeah, Hillsman, don't expect Bus Sim 21 to be a comparison to OMSI. It won't be. It's just going to be Bus Sim 18 in a different place, basically. Don't expect the bus to be a comparison for OMSI. It won't be. Think of the bus as firm bus in a city that's 1-to-1 scale. That's it. Yeah, Bus Sims console. The bus is, yeah. And a lot of people aren't going to like the bus because one bus, one route for quite a while. Well, there's an airport. Is that my airport? Yes. Right, that's where we're going to be landing, hopefully.
I think I'm coming in the land now.
Oh, God, that's concerning.
Oh, I'm too high to land.
If you've done the ILS thing correctly, you should be good.
Yeah, I'm too high.
It should bring you down, height-wise.
Not sure if I have to turn around or anything. Yeah, I'm at the right height and everything. It's a bit too low down.
You're too low now.
No, I'm too high, but the runway's too low.
So is it not followed the flight plan?
Maybe I'm meant to circle around. No. I hope it circles around. Oh, yeah,
Right, my speed should drop to 179, then 156. See, I'm a couple of waypoints away yet.
I'm on final.
Nice.
I'm doing the go rounds.
I will be genuinely impressed if all of us make it to Tulsa on the first group flight out in 6 months.
Flaps one.
I need to map some keys. I'm scared to put my flight panels back on. I haven't used them for ages. I might just get rid of the flipping things. They're only sat there. I've just mapped some keys to flaps and things.
Flap 2.
That looks complex to fly. It's actually, it's surprisingly, Trent, it isn't.
Landing gear down.
If Steve can fly it, anyone can. I just missed that noise. So now going to Owasso, and then we'll slow down and turn. So our airport is over here. So we're going down, turning and coming back in by the looks of things.
Yeah, I don't see anybody, so...
Speed's coming off. Down to 206. Down to 179 then down to 156. It is, Trent. I was daunted by the jets first, which is why I bought the 737-200, which is what I'll use next week. I only bought it because it's not complicated. It's analog dials. There's no FMC. You can just jump in it and fly in heading mode, although there is an FMC you can use, and it sounds cool. But this being free, it's definitely the plane to practice on.
Just doing circles now. FMC just wants to circle now. Should I try and set up another runway?
You might have misprogrammed something, but if you can land it manually by
2500,
turning off the autopilot.
Yeah, I'll give
I'm
that a
not
go.
at 2500. Why are you saying I'm at 2500? Okay, obviously that's not the Barrow for Tulsa then. Because I'm showing us 3,000 feet. Okay, altitude 600 feet out from what it should be. That's concerning.
Yeah, it should be more 1017 hectopascals.
Okay. Right, so flying down to CFCDK.
I've reprogrammed it, so it should be fine.
And then it should be a
runway in sight.
sharp turn. And then back that way.
And glide slope is established.
I see you in front of me.
That's not good.
Right,
I
yeah.
see Steve in front of me.
2,400 feet. Oh yeah, there's a Roxy.
Right, so captured.
Well, it was going around on fire until the plane decided to fly in the opposite direction. And away from the airport.
That kind of happened to me.
Yeah, it's got I've got VOR lock, but it's going away from the airport.
Okay, my airplane.
Okay, manual it is then. I thought it was all going so well. I thought it'd line me up perfectly.
Touchdown. Where's the screen?
Whereas now I don't know where the flipping airport is. Oh, around there.
I'm going manual now.
Manual braking.
I try and keep an eye on that and out the window at the same time. I can't see me. I need to adjust my views. I can't see the speed and look at the thing at the same time.
I have vacated the runway.
A bit more flappage.
1,000 to go.
Right, in theory, should be a right turn and down there.
See a YI landing. See a nose in front of me.
Yeah, I'm parking.
Oh, bit bouncy.
YI is down.
Oh wow.
And he's taken off again, is he?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Are you going a bit fast, Peanut?
Well, yeah, I was a bit too high.
Yeah, Peanut gave it a bit of a bounce.
Bouncy bounce. 166 feet per minute. A touchdown.
That's pretty good. Oh, I need to put the buttery thing back on as well, don't I? So many things I've got to reinstall.
Roxy, are you good there?
Yeah, I'm good. Just a little
Okay,
bit.
because your nose wheel is not showing. It's just grinding down into ground.
Oh no, all good here.
Okay. Oh, I like this new Neo mod expansion for the A321. It's so damn nice.
Right, I've got the glide slope again now. The tension is real. So airport is out there.
And we have touchdown. And parking brake on.
Yeah, I am slightly to the left. I'm gonna stick with it manually.
Kill the engines.
If all else fails, go manual. Right, so who's down? Roxy's down. Noz is down. Pina's doing a go around. Is Crisp down?
I don't see him.
How about Dylan? We haven't heard from Dylan for like an hour. Is he dead?
I'm just concentrating. I'm around nearby.
Okay. Yes, we won't do the return leg, but we will come back and do some more of this, certainly. So next Thursday, we'll start earlier, and we will do East Midlands to Innsbruck, because that approach into Innsbruck is quite nice. Yeah, there is someone at 12 o'clock. It's coming in quite quick, so I reckon that's Pina.
What?
Okay.
And quite high. Oh no, it's Dylan.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm still too high.
It takes practice to get the altitude right. I said the biggest thing is thinking you're going too slowly and then wanting to speed up. That's the hardest thing to get used to. It's worse when you're in GA aircraft because you think, oh God, you know, I should be going faster than this. So you speed up, and then before you know it, you're halfway down the runway, you're trying to land.
I'm just going to let the autopilot control my speed, and then I'll do the rest.
Yeah, I like doing the speed manually.
Yeah, I panic, so...
You make it look easy. I've got hundreds of hours in this, don't forget, Trent. But it's the first time well, it's my first landing in this in 6 months. Don't forget, I'm using a joystick, rudder pedals, and throttles. So I've got quite fine control over the aircraft. So this is the bit where you've got the inclination normally to go, oh, I need to speed up. Well, there's a NOS.
Yeah, I'm just doing a replay.
Oh, let's go.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Burjones, you said.
Don't mind me.
Well, that's confusing the hell out of me, seeing you in front of me now.
Just follow me in.
Says I'm below the glide slope. Shut up. Apologies for lack of talking, but this does get quite a bit of your concentration when you're coming into land. Especially as you're following a NOS. All the flying I've been doing for the last 6 months has been in
500.
MSFS. And the handling of this is different. Can you imagine how bad this is going to be turning on real world weather?
Oh, that was a nice landing.
400.
You've already done it once.
Yeah, but I need to see it with my own eyes.
I'm low and I'm lined up and I'm going slow, so hopefully it goes well.
200.
There we go.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
178 feet per minute. That's not bad. I'll take that.
It's a little bit more than mine, but it's good.
My plan didn't auto land like yours does.
I controlled the last
foot
mile or so.
Yeah.
What was the other word for that? Cheaty landing, I think.
Cheaty landing, yes.
Fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off. And keep the aisles clear
I
of all
controlled the
carry-on
airplane.
items.
I was fully.
Take a moment to check your seat back pocket for any personal items, like tablets and cell phones. When you open the overhead compartment, be careful, as items may have moved in flight. And thank you for choosing American Airlines.
Right, I actually see some aircraft lights coming towards me down the runway. So I'm going to get off here.
Yeah, I think that's me.
Someone's coming in the other end.
Roxy, you see for yourself. I'm playing the replay now.
Don't play it again. You'll confuse someone else landing.
No.
We've got two novices coming
on.
into
I
land.
know.
Yeah, Dylan's coming round as well. Right, landing lights off. Taxi lights on.
Yeah, the plane's not very good at stopping.
Where the hell is Pilot?
Yeah, the
He's
plane
going
gets-
to the pop again.
Right, in comes Crisp.
Well, that was interesting.
Where is he? Oh, he's from the outlet. What are you doing over at the parking lot, Pineapple?
Just stop and time.
Did he land?
Yeah,
He's down, he's driving around.
I'm on the ground.
No, Pina's only just landed.
Where are the gates that you've gone to? Oh, there. I see it.
He's not at the gate, he's just taxiing. I don't know where he is.
I'm on some taxiway where the hangars are.
He's on his way over here now.
Yeah, I just came from the parking lot.
Did you forget to set your auto brakes?
I had it on 2. Mustn't have. I wasn't even. I was only at like 140 as well coming down.
Ground services. Right.
Oh, there.
Oh, that noise.
I didn't really know this down.
That's just porn. I don't know. Let's have a look to see everybody else's. Oh, Dylan's down. Over there at the end of the runway, look.
He just landed.
He's alive.
He's gone very quiet though.
He's not talking because he has muted his microphone.
I may have accidentally muted my mic.
Oh, you muppet.
I wasn't talking much anyway, it's alright.
He was concentrating. Well,
yeah.
We all got here. That's a feat in it.
That's a first.
That is a first in flights in a long time, actually. That we've all actually got here without issues.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
What do you mean, please be seated for departure? We just bloody got here, stupid flipping idiot.
Okay, the cabin is secure. Have a good flight.
Yeah, you're
No,
going again, Steve.
I'm not going in again. Oh, it's not be open doors, is it? Because I've got something turned on. Oh, taxi lights are on. Oh, there we go. Forward entry doors open. And let's bring in the air stairs. There we go. Passengers can get off. We'll then we'll start our service cruise. There you go. So restocking the plane. I love the audio in this. So you can hear hoovering going on. You can hear him restocking the. That's just so cool. Right, but what we'll do, we can stop that now. There we go, and we'll disconnect the GPU and shut it down. I even hear the GPU slowing down. Right, so there's Chris parked up next to me. I am there. Who's that next to me? Roxy is there. Noz is there. My iPet is over there. And Dylan coming in. That's awesome. I like people speaking different accents. It's great, isn't it? So if you're in America, the tug driver's got an American accent. Obviously, the pilot's got an American Airlines accent. For a free plane, it's just awesome. And better pushback, free. It's just brilliant. It really, really is brilliant. I'm really glad we came back to X-Plane. And we will do some more of it. Certainly next Thursday. I said we're going to fly from East Midlands to Innsbruck. But we may do something over the weekend as well. We will see. Right then. So, firstly, thank you to you lot in chat for keeping us company for the last couple of hours. Next stream will be tomorrow night, potentially 6 o'clock. Back with some OMSI, where I'm going to be sat on the right-hand side of a bus. That's going to go well, isn't it? And then back on Saturday lunchtime some NIMBY Rails. Saturday night for some Wreckfest. Sunday afternoon, not 100% sure. Could even a Sunday afternoon flight, maybe? That might be a thing.
Yes.
Sunday afternoon chill out flight in X-Plane. That might be a thing. Yes, so anyway, we'll see. Right, so then thanks to, well, this lot, basically. To my left, the one that doesn't speak, like I'm in Larwood, to Crisp. Thank you, Crisp. May catch Crisp for another flight or something soon. To my right, my fellow American Airlines pilot, it's Roxy. Cheers, Roxy.
That was actually really, really enjoyable, and I just can't believe how much I've missed the Zibo.
Same here. Shame the flight wasn't any longer, really, but, actually worked out okay in the end.
Well, it's 4 minutes to 9, so it's not too bad.
I just forgot we started later, that's all. But yes, we will be doing more, won't we, Roxy?
And it's great to have more people on board as well.
It's brilliant. It's really good to have more than, although, last couple of multiplayer flights, just been a couple of us. If it means we've got to switch back to X-Planes and that more people from the community can join us because they can join, then that's exactly what we'll do. I don't care now which sim I fly in. It's just about the flying and the communal experience.
Definitely. I'd just like to say well done to Dylan and Pina as well for successfully doing their first flight.
Indeed.
Cheers.
Yes, well done. To the other side of Roxy then, and good to have him back with us as well after being away for a little while. It's Noz. Thank you, Noz.
Yeah, thank you. It was a great flight.
It was indeed.
Really missed them.
Are you going to be around for some Wreckfest on Saturday, Noz?
Definitely. I have a new toy. I need to say.
Well, we don't want to know about that. We were asking about Wreckfest. We don't want to know about 8-inch Bertha sat in the corner, but
No. It's a funny little thing that can kill people.
Again, we don't want to know about that. Speaking of funny little things, to the right of Noz is Pina.
Thank you.
Well done, Pina. You made it. You took off. You did the fly bit in the middle, and you landed. So well done. Hopefully you'll join us for some more.
Oh, definitely. I'd love to.
Excellent stuff. We may even see Pina back in a bus tomorrow night. God help us. And in Wreckfest on Saturday.
Oh, you'll be sick of this?
I already am. The other side of Pina, another well done to Dylan. That was awesome, Dylan.
Yep, cheers.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's actually really good.
It is. Once you've done a couple of flights in the Zibo, it does get easier as well. The setting up will get easier, and you'll start to enjoy it and not just panic when you see the ground approaching at the end, which is pretty much what the rest of us do. Need a pink plane for Dylan. I'm sure he's probably working on a download. There's probably a lot of that's the advantage of X-Plane. There'll be a ton of liveries for the Zibo. Yeah, Wizz Air.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
There are a ton. I'm sure I had a Simpson stuff one for the Zibo, but that's on the old PC. I'll have to find it. So that's a thanks to this lot, and now a thanks to these lot, which is pretty much this lot as well. So off and threw some bits at me. Dylan and Nightbot and Rich and Roxy were moderating you lot, and John subscribed. And to Sue's for you, Finn, Crisp, and Train Sim Fan did some hosting. So thanks to them as well. So there we go. We will end there. Back tomorrow night, 6 o'clock from some OMSI, and then potentially some more flying on Sunday. I quite like the idea of that, actually. Bit of a Sunday afternoon flight. We will see. So there we go. We'll end. Thanks very much for your company, everybody. And until tomorrow, say goodnight, guys.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Bye.